Okay, folks, welcome back. Bit of a different video today. There's not going to be any gameplay or, admittedly, bad fancy graphics, just my voice and some subtitles, and that's with good reason. And where these types of videos do tend to get buried by the algorithm, which is a shame, but it's also to be expected, really. The reason I'm anticipating the video to be buried is because of the subject matter. Today is the first ever International Asexuality Day, and as such I felt it the best opportunity to tell you who I really am. Hi, I'm Ben, and the more observant among you may have noticed that I changed the background colours on my profile picture earlier in the year. This is because, over the past couple of years, I've been questioning my sexuality and trying to figure myself out. In late 2019, I came to the conclusion that I would be somewhere on the asexual spectrum, and yeah, it's a spectrum. Don't get that wrong. Asexuality means that I experience a lack of sexual attraction to some capacity, for those of you that aren't aware. I then spent the next year or so investigating the different labels under the asexual umbrella. At first, I thought I may be demisexual. Over time, I've learned that's not really the case. At the moment, I think agosexual fits me best, although that can change down the line. Agosexuality is also referred to as autochorisexuality, although that second name is incredibly wordy and I don't like it. It's defined as a disconnection between oneself and a sexual target stroke object of arousal and may involve sexual fantasies or arousal in response to erotica but lacking any desire to be a participant in the sexual activities therein. After reading that definition on the internet in various places, I realised that's what best fits me. For around a year, I had felt like I might just be faking it, and that I'm a picky allosexual. Allosexual being someone who does experience sexual attraction. With that said, it's time to get back to the topic of the day: International Asexuality Day. This is a major advancement in asexual representation. Whilst asexuals are and always will be a part of the LGBTQIA plus community, there is still some exclusion within some LGBTQIA plus circles, which is really sucky, and I hate it, but it does exist. And that exclusion is called aphobia. When exclusion does happen, it's often from people that try to express their incorrect views that asexuality is invalid, and it's just a word that we use to make us feel special, which, by the way, is not. Exclusionists will even go so far as to say we don't face any abuse or other hateful statements or attacks. And now, in my opinion, well, for for first, it's simply not true. Like, as a fact, that's not true. And also, in my opinion, it's quite frankly a ridiculous and disgusting statement to make, is to treat the attacks on people's identities as a competition. Like, I just don't understand it. It's just honestly stupid and disgusting. On that note, this channel and its associated communities, that being my Twitter, my Discord, Twitch channel, all the places you can find me, are to be an all-inclusive space. No matter who you are, where you're from, or how you identify, you should be able to feel safe here. To that end, I'm going to be very strict, very, very strict enforcing this, and I'm going to make sure my mods are too. If I see any comments or remarks that are attempting to hurt any member of the community, I'll delete them and ban the accounts responsible where I can. Obviously, YouTube, it makes it a bit harder, but I can just hide the channel. I will be deleting them regardless. This isn't to say you can't ask questions about myself and my sexuality. Please feel free if you have any questions. I don't want you to feel like you can't ask for more info where it's needed. If you're curious, I will answer your questions. Therefore, should you have any questions at this point, I invite you to ask them in the comment section or my Discord or on Twitter or that really awkward discussion tab that YouTube gives people under 1,000 subs. YouTube, come on, give us the community tab. If you do send any questions, then I'll try and make a Q&A video soon-ish. I can't guarantee how soon, because coursework is a bit... And finally, I'll put some links in the description to resources on asexuality if you wish to have a look at them. You might not, but you might. Who knows? And that brings us to the end. Again, I'm not expecting amazing analytics from this video, so if you have made it this far and are hearing this message, I thank you for sticking around. Oh, just one more thing that I completely forgot to put in my script. Thanks, me. Um, Asking about myself is fine, but just be careful. I'm fine with you asking about who I am, how I am, so long as it doesn't go so far as asking where do you live, because that's never gonna come out. You're not getting that out of me. But other people might not be, so just ask before you ask, if that makes any sense. Just make sure they're okay with it. Like, some people might not feel too comfortable talking about themselves at such a personal level. But now that is truly the end. Uh, if you're new to the channel, then welcome. I hope you stick around. If not, then I guess you know what I'm about to say. So just go do it. Bye.